What's up guys, I'm Akila. In today's video we're going to be doing this look that I'm wearing right now with some products that I recently picked up. So if you would like to see that, please keep on watching. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to prime my skin with the Juno & Co Moonshine cream. Like, I have a new foundation from Juvia's place, but I was thinking of doing like a dedicated video for the stuff that I picked up from Juvia's place. I got their new stick foundation. I got another shade in the original foundation, and I got her setting powder and enough to do like a base. So I'm not going to try that out today. I'm probably just going to stick to my normal base, which is the Dose of Colors foundation. So yeah, I'm using Dose of Colors in the shade 129. I recently did a review on the Mcgrath Concealers, so I'm using it in MD17 and MD21. So if you'd like to see a review for that, I will leave that at the top. I'm using MD22 to color correct, kind of like, not really color correct, but like in the areas that I have a little bit of darkness. Like, this is like my perfect shade, and this concealer is full coverage. So it just makes everything look even. Like, if I could just use this as my foundation, I probably would. I'm gonna try that one day because this formula is amazing. I'm gonna put a little bit under my eye to cancel out some darkness. The first few times I've used this concealer, I've only used a brush to blend it out, but the Juno Sponge does a pretty good job too. It's still keeping it full coverage. If only she could make this in like a bigger bottle and call it foundation. So pretty. And this is MD17. I'm using this one for brightness. I want that to set for a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place foundation stick to contour. I like to cream contour, and this is in the shade Namibia. It's not a very deep shade, but it definitely does add dimension. And it's not red, which is something that I like about this shade. Like, sometimes you get like a really red color to bronze slash contour with, and that's not really the look I'm going for. I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and buff the concealer in. Like, what is your favorite concealer at the moment? Like, I definitely love the Mcgrath concealers. I'm not really sure if it's my favorite yet, but I really do love this concealer. Coming into the year, my favorite concealer was the Dose of Colors concealer. Like, that is amazing. Like, it works perfectly with my creasy under eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm using the ABH setting powder in Banana. Kicking off the powder with Sephora Micro Smooth. My face kind of looks a little dry right now. I do have a new setting powder, but before I use that, I want to use the Olimar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze palette. This is in dark, or is it dark rich? So far I really like it. I've been using the middle shade, which is Cinnamon Sugar, and I'm gonna use that around my face. Like, I won the giveaway for the whole PR collections, so I'm really excited to get it because I want to see how medium looks on my skin complexion, but I do like it so far. Like, I'm obsessed with bronzers, and this is a good bronzer. It also has brushes that come with this collection, but like there's specific brushes that I like to use for specific things, so I'm sticking to the brushes that I like to use. But one brush that I really love from the collection is the Brightening Brush. It's a very nice dense brush, and I'm going to use the Golden Hour shade right here. It's more on the peach side than I'm accustomed to, but I think it will like tone down the extra yellow thing that I have going on under my eyes right now from using the banana powder. So I'm just gonna use that. Put it under my eyes. Now, can you guys see the difference? Let me know down below. But yeah, let me go ahead and set the rest. And I'm going to use this dark shade right here on their complexion brush just to add some extra depth. Like, that's deep. Wow, that's a deep shade. And I'm gonna take that brush and blend that out because whew, that's dark. Okay, yeah, like I like that powder. It kind of like, it made everything come together. Like under my eyes was a little too bright. Okay, so now we're gonna use the Morphe Luminous setting spray. It's such a fine mist, like just like the other one, this mist is really fine, and I like that, but I need you to drench my face. Like, I need it wet. Okay, so now I'm going to dampen the back of my sponge, kind of tap it out a little bit, and then we're just going to press in the setting spray. Okay, now like my skin looks so good right now. Like, wow. I should have done highlighter too, but we're gonna go ahead and do my eyes, and then from there I'll choose what highlighter shade I want. Okay, so I did a poll on my Instagram asking you guys to pick a palette for me. It was between the Jaclyn Hill palette or the Tati palette, and the fact that the Tati palette is in front of me right now, that means this is the palette you guys chose. You guys chose Tati, so this is the first time I'm using this palette. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the unicarton and look at the palette. So this is the Textured Neutrals of Volume 1 by Tati Beauty. Look how pretty that is. I've wanted this palette so bad, but I hate paying for shipping and handling. Like, that's just one of the things that like will stop me from purchasing things. So for her birthday she had free shipping, so you know I had to buy it. Well, she had free shipping if you bought the Blendiful and the palette, and I was just like, I want this palette so bad that I'm just going to take the L anyways. I should have got the Blendiful because it's looking like she's a winner. One of these days I'll get it, but we're gonna go ahead and try this palette out. Okay, so as you guys can see, it has like a row of shimmers, and oh my god, they are so pretty. Like, not even shimmers, it's definitely glitter, like a pressed glitter. Okay, we're gonna start off with the shade Poet, which is on, well, Poet Matte, this shade right here, and we're going to stamp that into the crease. I didn't prime my eyes, it's just concealer and setting powder, and just stamp that in. Okay pigment, but we're just going to go around the shape of my eye. I think we're going to do like a halo eye and use like a glitter in the middle. Pigmented. Okay, so I know it's not neat, but we're going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to use I think I'm going to use the shade Soothe, this one right here. on the matte side, and I'm going to use that on a fluffier brush and just play with the outer corners to try to soften that out. That blended out so good. I'll probably add that burgundy color in there again just to add for depth, but I think we're gonna go ahead and carve out my crease. Well, just like put a little bit of concealer for the halo part. Okay, so we're gonna mix Poet Matte and Matte Memory, which is black, just like a tap of black and mostly Poet on a brush, and just, ooh, I wasn't expecting that to be that dark, but wow, okay. We're gonna do that for the next side. I'm gonna try to blend that in. That black is definitely no joke, and if you guys know me, you know I'm scared of black, but it's definitely adding the depth that I want to this look. It might be doing it a lot faster than I wanted to, but it's working. It's not one of those blacks that don't have any payoff. I think I want to use the Soothe row, which is this row right here, but I want to use this metallic shade right here, and then apply the glitter on top of it so it has a base. The metallic formula is really nice as well. Very pretty. One eye definitely looks better than the other. This one looks a lot better. Let's try and clean that up before I add the glitter. I'm just going to go ahead and put Poet and Memory again matte on a brush, which is the black and burgundy color, and work it on my lower lash line. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and use that glitter before I forget. I'm using Soothe glitter, which is in the gold row. It looks so pretty, but I'll just pat that on. That is so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, while my lashes dry, we could go ahead and do highlighter. I recently picked up this highlighter palette by Danessa Myricks. If you don't already, you need to follow her on Instagram. Like, she does amazing works of art. Like, it's not just makeup, it's art. You can find her in Morphe now and on Morphe's website. And I swatched this palette and I fell in love with it, so I had to buy it. I used it a few times on looks that I've done on Instagram, but I thought it would be good to mention it in this video. If you're looking for one of those palettes that has hella glitter or is like in your face, this isn't it. To me, this is more of like a natural glow. As like, you could build it up, but it's more of like a natural glow. It's okay. Let's see. It doesn't have chunky glitter. After I put on highlighter, I still go in and buff it in my skin. I don't like having streaks of highlighter on my face. I'm also going to add it to my inner tear duct. Oh, by the way, I'm using Easy Breezy. Okay, we're just going to use one of the Colourpop blushes. We're going to use Whistle While You Work. This is from the Makeup Shayla collection. Okay, and now we could do lips. I recently picked up the Milani X Salt and Pepper Shoop lip kit. Okay, so here's the lipstick. Very cute. And then it also comes with a liner. I have a particular liner that I really love, but we're going to try this one out today. I've never tried Milani's lip liners before, but this is so smooth. Okay, so this is what the lip kit looks like. It's very pretty. Like, usually I have the urge to put on a darker lip liner, but this is cute. I am having the urge to put on a lip gloss though, because I love lip gloss. I'm just going to use a Colourpop lip gloss. Okay, and this is the final look. Like, I think this is all the products that I normally put on my face. I loved all the products that I tried today. I feel like companies are putting out some really quality products. That wraps up today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or you found it helpful, and if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.